Finally! Welcome back to the Path of Radiance Unmounted challenge. So, for this chapter we have some brand new units. We have Rayson, a Heron, which is basically a dancer for this game. So Rayson is really good. He is a Lagoo, so untransformed he dances for 1 unit, and then when he does transform in a few turns he can dance for up to 4, like the dancers in FE4, as long as they're kind of shaped in a plus sign around him. So Rayson's just really good. And obviously he is one of my favorite Tellius characters, so we're definitely bringing him. And then we have Janoff, another Lagoo's bird tribe. Janoff is okay. He starts the map transformed, much like Leth. I did go ahead and give him a full guard. What's interesting about him is because we can't use any mounts, he kind of calls monopoly on being a flyer, kind of like Nefni and Boyd did with their respective weapons. He has decent strength and speed growth from what I looked at. He could be a candidate for the demi-band. It does put a hit on his, initial stats, but we're just going to go with the full guard on him. And then we also have Olki here, another bird tribe. Now he takes a few turns to transform, kind of like Mordecai does, but he doesn't really shove or do anything like that. He's just basically worse Janoff. But regardless, Janoff and Olki are very good in Radiant Dawn. I'll definitely use them in that game. I know Olki has really good dodge, and then maybe pairing him with Oscar would be a good thing to do. We also received Tanith, a pre-promoted Falcon Knight. We can't use her. She's pretty decent if you aren't training Marcia. She comes with the Sonic Sword and Short Speed, or maybe I'll put that on someone a little bit later. But yeah, those are new units. Tanith, of course, we can't use. I decided to bring Soph, because why not? And then we do have to bring him. He is back, Rolf. He is going to do something here. But I've already taken the liberty to... we don't want to save. I've already taken the liberty to do the preparations. And there goes Janoff. Right, so... let's see. Here's a map of love chests, and we have... oh, look at that! Uncle Shinon. Yeah, because we're going for full recruitment, we do have to bring Rolf here. Sometimes it's not always obvious. Okay, right, so since Janoff has the full guard, he's just out of range. Okay. Yeah, and what's interesting about bird units, can you maybe shove? I'm going to keep Gatry in the back. What's interesting about the bird units here, they actually do not canto. Well, I can't show you here because he's used his full movement. But like the mounts, unlike the flying mounts, they can't canto. Oh, by the way, I also put the boots on Ike, so I'm just going to give them to him now. Rayson was another candidate. I was thinking about giving the boots too. Both Ike and Rayson are really good candidates for the boots. But ultimately I just decided to give it to Ike. Ike wants to get places faster. We do want to take out this guy. Ike wants to get places faster, and Rayson really doesn't want to be too far out front. So we may actually need someone to pick up Rayson or shove him back. Let's get him out of range. Yeah, Rayson, like many dancers in the series, he is pretty flimsy, so he will go splat, especially to a bow. Right, it's not too exciting in the early part of this map. A lot of moving around. It may have been better if you started, like, in this area. Right, I think Nefni and Gatry, I'm gonna have them stay back because we do have some wyverns over here and some reinforcements do appear, so we want to have someone guard this staircase area. Okay, I also gave Ike some bonus experience to put him at level 3, just get him a little bit closer to our other units. Oakley, you're actually pretty good for weakening to feed to someone else. And Ike's Aether skill, something he gets upon promotion. Okay. And we'll just keep moving right along. I think there's a guy with a killer weapon here, so we want to be cautious of him. Don't want anyone hitting Danved. Or Devdan. Devdan. How horrible of me to mix them up so much. Okay, and Soren... Who does Soren want to take out? We can go for that. Ow. I am off support range with Ike. Might be a good idea to get Stefan in there. Just finish you off. And yeah, no Kanto. Sad times. Alright, where can you get to? So I'd rather this guy fight Stefan than Devdan. Right, I think he has a... Okay, no, he doesn't. There are also quite a few... Nope, not rescue. There are also quite a few siege tomes on this map. One right here, which, you know, usually isn't too detrimental, but when you have Rolf running around trying to recruit someone, it can get bad. Alright, let's just get everyone else inside. Nefni and Gatry should just stay back here. And here they come. Oh, you didn't even move. A little bit of healing, thank you, Rayson. Oh, by the way, I also did take the time to forge a axe for Boyd. Hopefully we can see that if I can get him a little closer. Rayson also has pretty decent resistance, so the bolting tomes should not be too much of a hindrance for him. Might want to watch out for the blizzard. Let's see how Boyd can do against this other warrior. Pretty good. And another one for him. I think he may be my highest level, aside from Stefan. If only we can get Ike a little bit closer. Let's see if we can throw something at you. Good job, Devdan. Right, can you shove Ike a little bit closer? Still not there. What about you, Stefan? I just want to take out this annoying mage here before he does anything. Right, now is usually the time I do like to power level Ike because he's been stuck capped for so long, especially in a playthrough like this. Let's see, who needs some healing? It's a good idea to power level him, especially for his big battle, which will come up not really shortly, but eventually. Okay, Raz, you want to get in. Ileana. I might actually keep Ileana back to heal these guys. Rolf, just come right along. Soth, get moving on the chest. And you guys will just stay back here and guard the little staircase. I usually like to leave 2 units back here, and it usually is Gatry with some other unit. And you've already reached us. And more crows to take the chests, yeah. Janoff is pretty familiar with the crows. Hey, thanks, Rayson. Okay. Right, luckily they can't fly over these walls. Flyers just can't pass them. So, Soth is pretty much safe back here now. This is where it gets a little bit more tricky. And we definitely don't want to. Luckily, Shinon can't really get himself killed since he's stuck at 2 range. But it is a little scary sending... Well, not Shinon so much, but the siege tomes. Yeah, I don't really have much use for Mist anymore since we do have Soren and Ileana promoted, which is kind of a shame because I do want to still at least use her, get her magic up a little bit. She has passed the threshold to use physics stabs at least, and you're actually going to unshift here soon. You know what, maybe we'll actually... but Ileana really isn't doing much. I guess she can fight alongside them. And then Rise will just want to get going. Thank you, Rayson. Okay. Right, I would like to at least... Okay, let's take you off. Shinon is aggroed. There's a general right here. Can Ike get himself with the... I think he still has that armor slayer. What are you holding? Okay. Luckily, I am not a knight. Okay, is that the last one? What is Nefni holding? I think Gatry's gonna get the next forge. I want to give him something a little more powerful, I guess, to compensate, because he can't... he's not that great at doubling. Obviously. Okay, you're all just gonna pile on Ike. Oh boy. With Soren nowhere in range. Hopefully that one will target either Boyd or... Nope. Well, Ike has self-healing at least. Yeah, sometimes whenever I play this game, I forget to equip that on him. But not this time. I figure I might not want to embarrass myself on recording here. Okay, perfect damage. These guys like to canto away if they don't get killed, so they can be annoying if they go onto those mountainsides and a non-flyer can't reach. Magic, okay. There he goes. Okay, now he's busted. Alright, so I wouldn't mind Ike actually getting past you. Okay, we'll be sure to equip the one-range weapons on everyone around here. Okay, like, I'm not afraid of these guys really at all, although you have a spear. Just want to get rid of... you. Because you're very dangerous to Rolf. I have lost Rolf before on this map, and the Shade Scroll, I don't think it's that good. Right, so... let's get Dev done moving. And then we'll definitely want to dance for Rolf. How far can you go, Rayson? Right there. Here would be a better spot to do it in. Riz... Soren actually can't reach, and I don't think Janoff is going to be able to contribute much more, sadly. And there's the broken power of 4 times dancing. Pretty fun. Although sometimes it can be a little difficult to set up the formation at times. Let's get Soth moving. Let's see if Gatry can help us out. You can actually double this guy. Interesting. Well, maybe my Gatry is faster than I gave him credit for. Or that guy's just holding something heavy. Who knows? The enemies are really easy. Right, so we need to get these guys moving right now. Who would be a good candidate? Soren would actually be pretty good to absorb a tome. Riz as well, although he does get doubled pretty easily. Maybe not. Those guys can stay where they are. Okay. Operation Get Shinon is underway. I don't think I can skip that. Now, he does have a brave bow. Yeah, you're just gonna all pile onto Ike. Okay, Rolf is definitely not in range yet. You guys are coming after my chest. Okay. Yeah, not even close. Sad times. Okay. We can go ahead and take one out. Okay, good. Some much needed healing. Now, I don't know if Shinon would ever actually go for Rolf. Where he would attack Ike from. See, I'm worried about Stefan taking a crit. And then I do have to also be wary of you because Rolf is just not gonna cooperate. Maybe we can lure him down with Boyd. We may also want to just get Rayson a little bit closer. Don't want Sword in range of him either. I don't think anyone's going to be able to move very far, though. Alright, we'll just have to hope he comes to us. I guess you can stay around here. And you can just get back here. So, keep moving along. Hopefully we'll have this cleared out by the time you reach the chests over here. Right, it all really depends on what Shinon wants to do. And that guy's just gonna throw another spear. Maybe he'll go for Boyd. Nope. Okay, no, he didn't have the spear. And you guys are just going to keep moving along, and reinforcements. Okay, almost there. It's actually not in a good place to shove. I may also want someone to pick him up. Probably Boyd. Can we put Rayson? Okay. Alright, so the first step, talk to him with Rolf. And that doesn't do anything, because... Let's hope I can do this. Yes, definitely. Ike has to kick his butt after talking to Rolf. It's kind of a bit of a guide, dang it, because you think Shinon would die here. Yeah, he just disappears. And we get a useless bow I'll never use. Okay then. Soren can just run up here and heal Ike. Now here's where having a mount would be really handy. But sadly, we cannot rescue him out of range. Anyone else need healing? Boyd will probably need healing after this next round. Let's see if we can actually lure him out. Maybe he'll go for Devdan? Who knows? And Soth, of course, does not want to be caught in that. What do you have? Tornado? Blizzard. He definitely does not want to be caught in that either. Maybe move you back just a little bit so you don't get doubled and die again. That would be awful. Yeah, so you don't actually even get Shinon to play on this map, which is another thing that hinders him because at this point in the game he has fallen a little bit behind. And yeah, you're just gonna pile on Boyd. He has fallen a little bit behind, so he might not be the best unit to use. I may try and find some use for him in this run. I don't know, we'll see. I felt pretty tight on deployment slots for this episode because I had to kick out Mist and Mareem to bring Soth and Rolf. And this is a route mission, so we do have to kill all of these reinforcements. And more of them, and more of them. Okay. Right, you, how many more do you have on that one? Let's soar and do something. I wonder if we can dance Ike up there. We probably could. Let's just finish him with Larse bad. I do want to drop off Rolf, but there's a lot of enemies coming if I do that. Maybe I'll just let him go for one more turn. Let's see if Riz will get doubled by this mage up here. Well, actually it wouldn't even matter because he only has one use left. And I need to learn these buttons better. Right, 13 speed, 11 magic. He really shouldn't do anything to Riz. Yeah, we can get him in here. Almost all safe for you. And I guess we can have Ileana pick off you. Yeah, it's just quicker, I think, to have some guys back here take them on rather than move everyone forward and then wait for them to catch up to you. And they're shifting. Going for Boyd again. Right, maybe Riz will have something to do next turn. Yeah, another issue with healers, I think I mentioned this before, but I find that they just kind of don't do that well in this game because there's really nothing to heal at times. I mean, Ike is healing himself. Rayson can be a makeshift healer with his ability. So yeah. And I didn't equip a javelin, but that's okay. As long as we take down this paladin. Okay. Oh, there are a lot of guys here. Right, you're the one I'm a little bit more worried about. What can we do to beat you? And Ike being broken as usual, get used to it. I hope he procs Aether this much in a certain fight he has to do. That'd be helpful. Can Danvet get there? He can throw a spear. And I called him Danvet again. Yeah, it's gonna happen. ask you a question. Will you die? Yes, you will. Oh, Boyd. And you actually do not have a wind tome, although wind is pathetic, so maybe that's fine. Ileana actually has it. They weren't selling, they don't have too much in the way of tomes in the shop. Okay. As long as we keep this area protected from our squishies. Now, I don't think these crows will make like the ones back in the boat map. I think they do keep pursuing you even when the chests are gone. Which would be good because it would be quicker to just kill them than wait for them to leave. Okay, can't forget about our B team over here. Might be better to hit you with Nefni first. And just kill you with Nefni. Okay, let's get some spears going because... I'll just pull you back. Get some spears going so we can counterattack. Ow. Yeah, the boss can be scary with a lot of your frontliners aren't really too resistant, so he can be a little tricky to deal with. But Boyd should be fine on the front lines. He has all this HP. Good job, Stefan. You're broken. Kind of. Not really. Yeah, Stefan might fall off on the very large maps later. Well, usually he would. And now you're just going to come at me one range. Okay. Whatever, Cavalier. And you're going to run away. Of course you are. See if we can just use a steal. Or he can crit. Magic. And resistance. Okay, you are... a little bit scary. But not for Ike. Ow. Yes, Ike doesn't care about you. He's just gonna beat your face, and that's how Ike works. Okay, good. He gets another level. And more healing for Riz. So I guess it's good that we left Boyd in range of the boss. And... Axe. Finally, you're gone. Okay, just a few more coming in. Anyone need healing? Ike does. And what do we want to do down here? I think that will do it for the reinforcements down here. Now, you're at level 3, 3, 5. I guess we'll give it to these two since they're behind Nefni. Oh, that's not a good hit rate. But you finish off anyway, so it's fine. Alright, let's just let them come to us. Only 4 more, and hopefully we'll be done. This is a pretty long map. Yeah, this is the point of the game where I find that the maps get pretty... we're in for the long haul, pretty much. I did not give Soren. I keep forgetting that. Hey, a coin, which we'll never use, because I don't think I'm doing transfer bonuses. Oh, we can just burn through this now. And of course you crit on the second attack. Don't want too many to attack Soren. It might be a good idea to heal up Stefan, just because we don't want him low with his low luck. Right, I'm not making too much good use of Racing right now. Ow. And you went for Boyd for some odd reason. Well, I guess you don't get one rounded by him. And then I guess we'll just give the... Oh, Janoth shifted again. A little late, though. I can give the last one to Devdan. And that will do it for this long, windy map. Pretty long, but a decent challenge when you're trying to recruit Shinon, and here he is. So we get Shinon back. And some bonus experience. That will do it for Chapter 18, and I will see you for the next one.